Hey, what's up? RC Poetic Soul here, and we are back, guys, and it is album review time. So, if you guys could please take a second, like this video, please be kind and subscribe. To all my subbies out there, I appreciate you guys subbing to the channel, sticking it out with me. So, today, album review. Classic album review, should I say? Fever for the Flavor by legendary R&B group H-Town. We about to get into that, guys. I wanted to give you guys that don't know what the picture of how the album cover looks. So that's these guys back in 1993. You got Dino, G.I., and Shazam. Shazam and Dino are twins. God rest Dino's soul as he has passed. One of the greatest singers I have ever known, and a lot of people feel the same. So we're going to get right into it, guys. We're going to review this album that was a schoolyard classic for me. Still love it to today. And we're going to go run it down track by track. And I'm going to give you guys, of course, my yes or no if I like it or not. The lighting looks better all of a sudden. That's good. And so we're gonna give you guys a track by track review, and I'm gonna hit you guys with my favorite songs, and then I'm gonna tell you guys if you haven't heard it, which I have decided to put it in terms of why you should listen. So I'm gonna give you guys track by track review, favorite songs, and why you should listen if you haven't. So we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna skip the introduction as it's very short. It's only 25 seconds. So the first official track, but track number 2 on the track listing is Can't Fade the H. And y'all know how we're going to do. We're going to do it the snippet way, quick and fast, as I own no rights to any of this music. Hey, yo, Dino, what up? Hey. Turn up a little bit. That's Dino taking mad control of that track. H-Town is on and running, off and running, should I say. And that track is a very up-tempo track, and I like it. Hit it with a yes. Most definitely a good way to start the album. Funny thing, back in the day, I didn't like this song. Now, oddly enough, this is one of my favorite R&B groups, but I did not too much care for this song, but it has grown over the years on me immensely, and I like it, and definitely have to give it stamp approved. The next song is Treat You Right. That's track 3. Yeah, most definitely. This is what you call your funky old school R&B. It's definitely live. It's definitely upbeat, and definitely was a staple for me when I would play this album. And I had this album on CD player. I really did appreciate this track, and it got a whole lot of play from me. So that's a yes and stamp approved. Next song is Fever for the Flavor, track 4. This album still sounds good. It still sounds amazing, y'all. This song. Woo! Capable. I'm just gonna say this, guys. I just want to play the album. I don't even want to review this thing. I just want to let it play, guys. This is another bop, is what they call it. Most definitely something that got a whole lot of play on my radio, CD player, the car, wherever. This CD got a lot of burn, and it still does today. And this track is hot, and it's a yes, so it's stamp approved. Track 5 is called Sex Me. That is a smooth little groove. That is such a cut, and I like it. A few people probably was like, at this time, this 1993 when it came out, maybe it's a little bit provocative, and the track is called SEX Me. I liked it. I always did. So yes, stamp approved. Track 6, H-Town Bounce. Let's get it. And go all the way down. Yeah, most definitely. A very up tempo track. A dance groove. For 1993, it was on and popping. This album is very underrated. That's a very underrated song. It wasn't my favorite song back in the day as a kid. Maybe I didn't quite get it, but I definitely got it now. And it is definitely something that I would play. And with that, it's stamp approved. Let's go on track 7, Keeping My Composure. Yes. Hands down. Nice, very nice song right here. I like what they talking about, keeping my composure. I like the words, the lyrics, should I say. Just a very good song. And yes, is the word for that, and it's stamp approved. Next song is called Interlude. Well, it's not a song, it's the interlude. And it's pretty nice little interlude, but I won't rate it because it's kind of short. But yeah, I forget, that's they gospel influence song, not song but interlude. But it's definitely worth a listen. But I can't rate it because it's very short, but it's very nice of an interlude. Track 9 is called Lick You Up. Yeah, I did say that right. Lick You Up. For all you people that ain't never heard this H-Town Fever for the Flavor album right here. These guys they was very young at that time, and they was getting very freaky. Y'all notice I be letting it play because I be really just listening to these damn songs and I be vibing. I love this little album. I'm reviewing it for you guys, but yeah, Lick You Up is definitely an instant classic for me. One of the best songs on the album, and just it's a total vibe. It's a little bit out there with what they talking about and what they were speaking about, but hey, at that time, that's what they was about, and most definitely, stamp approved it, yes. Track 10, good old Body Rockin' Knockin' the Boots. And guys, who has not heard this song? I'm gonna give you guys just a touch. I would just like to assume that everybody has heard that song, and that's a 10 of 10s. It's a hands down classic. You cannot go wrong with that track. You absolutely cannot. And that is instantly stamped approved. That's it, yeah. So track 11, Won't You Come Back. And I just want to stop just for a second and tell you guys that, you know, I think about Dino, and to me, he's just one of the best singers I ever heard. And it's just so sad that he's gone. And I miss him all the time. And you know, these reviews of H-Town albums are in his memory, most definitely. So moving ahead to track 11 is Won't You Come Back. Oh man, whoo, that's a good mid-tempo ballad. Did I say good? What's wrong with me? That is a great mid-tempo ballad. It's a slow song, but it's got a whole lot of, you know, groove behind it, slow groove. It's all about him crooning for one day lady back. Man, I tell you, man, Shazam, Dino, G.I. From this first album out the gate, you could tell these guys knew exactly what they was doing. And they voices was wiser than their years. I tell you, I sure do miss them in they prime and they heyday. Man, rest in peace, Dino. The final track, and wait, that was definitely stamp approved. The final track, guys, is Baby I Want It. Track 12. Let's get into it real quick. Yes, the album caps with a slow, sultry ballad called Baby I Want It. And you just could chill, lay back, get you a glass of wine with you and your lady, your woman, and, you know, just chill on out to that song and do some things. Some things we shall not speak about, but you know what I'm speaking on. So, guys, we have reached the finality of this album, this classic album review by H-Town, called Fever for the Flavor, their debut project in 1993. And guys, I want to give you guys my top tracks. My top. We got 12 tracks, so I'm gonna give you guys my top 5. I got Fever for the Flavor, the song. I got Knocking the Boots. I got Lick You Up, Won't You Come Back, and Sex Me. Those are my favorite 5 tracks from that album. Fever for the Flavor, Sex Me, Knocking the Boots, Lick You Up, and Won't You Come Back. Those are my standout cuts. You know, definitely, like I said, these guys was mature. I think these guys were only like 20, 21 at this time. And, you know, dropped off a hell of a project, a great project. And why you should listen if you haven't listened, because if you haven't heard this group, I don't know where you've been at. But in the chances that, you know, you are young and you have not heard, say you are like under like 25 or something, and you want to taste a real R&B music, say you don't want like Bryson Tiller, Summer Walker, and all those acts, and so many of them, and they cool and all, but if you want some vintage R&B in your life, definitely get into this project. It has made many people Dino fans, H-Town fans as a whole. Man, I tell you guys, it's just a great album, and it's just a pleasure to review this album for you guys. And most definitely check this album out. And if you like this video, let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite tracks from this album? And also, please take a minute to subscribe if you have not. So with that being said, Poetic Soul, and I'm Loose. I'll holler at y'all later.